Alright, ladies and gentlemen, because of the last man on Earth, and sorry for people who are going to be like, oh my gosh, I hear noises. I don't feel like actually muting the noises so in this video. So if you hear some noises like some bleep or cheep cheep or everything else or freaking Homer, hopefully he's not going to do it. But sorry about that, but I don't feel like actually editing it and making everyone shut up. But anyways, so because of the last video that I did, which is actually a episode review of The Last Man on Earth, I'll give you my take on The Last Man on Earth and what exactly I would do. So let's say there's some kind of crappy virus and I am the only one left. So basically what will happen is I won't actually do what he did, which is actually search the world and everything. The only thing I'm going to do is just basically get resources. That's one thing I'm going to do, get resources. And basically, since I live at home, I most likely will stay at the home, but there's going to be lots of advancements I will do. Basically, one thing I would do is get lots and lots of freaking filters and things that'll help me breathe better because the house is not good. And plus, Florida on its own actually isn't good for breathing either. Yeah, for people who don't know, in Florida you have lots of mold and stuff that's flying around. So yeah, we're breathing in mold. We're breathing that in. And for me, with all my, well, technically I have only one health issue, and it's not really a health issue. Well, not by these day standards, but still, it really sucks me actually being here. So basically, I'll just get a lot of freaking filters to help me actually breathe. And another thing to do is figure out what's going on with the electric thing, and most likely actually create some electric panels. I mean, solar panels to actually collect energy, and I'll basically be able to do it. Most likely, I'll try to create a battery for solar power. So at night times when there's no sun at all, I'll basically be able to use the backup battery that actually will power up some of the things I need, which I'll keep basically the basics, but yeah, since it's the end of the world, I don't need a clock anymore and all that stuff. But let's just hope that the end of the world doesn't mean that freaking internet is down and everything. So the only messed up part is that there's no more videos that anyone will ever upload. But that other also means that if someone does upload something brand new, that means that I'll be able to know, and then there you go. We'll know throughout the whole entire world if I'm truly the only man left, or it's just a fact of, yeah, whatever. So, with that said, my gosh. So, side note, the Teen Titans fought Raphael? What? Man, that's some bullcrap. But anyways, yeah, so back to this. So that's one thing that I most likely will do, is that I also will just go in the freaking store and get stuff I want, and there's some meat I have to get quickly or it'll go spoiled. Yeah, that's one thing to do. And if there's meat products with sodium nitrate, I'm just straight up gonna throw it out. There's also other stuff I'm gonna get. There would be some clothes. Yeah, some basic clothes I'm gonna get. Socks will be awesome. Let's see what else. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Wii U, Xbox One, couple of games from that, and that's where I actually will get the idea of, yeah, I do need a gun too. I do need a gun. So what I would get is most likely a shotgun. Yes, I'm going to be a postal worker who goes postal. I was likely to have that video down below for anyone who actually is interested, but yeah, I'll get a shotgun and just straight up shoot open the freaking Walmart the vault with the freaking video games in there. Of course, I can also go to GameStop, yeah, but the messed up part is with GameStop is they have the games separate from their casings, which is kind of crap. But I would go there too, just to have some fun. One other thing to do is, just in case, I'll get like some Wii remotes. Definitely get like a buttload of Wii remotes. And yeah, make sure I get a hookup. Get all the accessories I need and get a nice, delicious hookup. Well, that's basically it. I'll just also I need some seeds. Yeah, I need some seeds. I also need some flashlights. Need some batteries, and there we go. all good and go. Yeah, so I would actually make a garden, and I would start making a garden because, well, I need some vegetables, I need something to eat. So I will eat canned food, of course I will. I most likely will just learn how to actually cause a fire and cook from that. Yeah, so I'll just have my own. Yeah, just like the old days, you know? That's how I'll do it. Just cook something delicious and good and just eat it. Maybe have a moment where I'm like, hey, let's just have baked beans for this one time only because I remember this scene from Dennis the Menace where he had a can of beans. He actually cooked a can of beans, and yeah, I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it. It was kind of. It would be like a nice throwback to eating a can of beans that you heated up. That'll be a nice throwback. Yeah, I would definitely eat the baked beans, but only that once. So yeah, that's basically how it would go. And of course, I wouldn't be able to drive my mom's car. The reason why is because I'm like, I just wouldn't feel right. So I would just most likely hijack someone's car and then go to the new car lot and then get a truck. Get straight up, get a truck. I don't care. This is gonna be fun as hell. Yeah, I'll even shoot out the freaking windows. The freaking windows of the car dealership because I love how the windows shatter. I love how windows shatter. Of course, it's only in video games I only shattered the windows, but I enjoyed shattering the windows. I love the whole. I love that part. That part would be awesome to do. But yeah, I would go to the car dealership. I would definitely get a freaking truck, and then there we go. As for gas, yeah, I would figure out how some way to hijack the gas. So yeah, that's one thing that's kind of like, yeah, the big question is how filled is their car? Well, anyways, yeah, I would just enjoy it. I also would read the manual to the car just to make sure if there's some way to actually manipulate it and stuff. But other than that, yeah, that's all that I'm gonna do. As for the last girl on Earth thing, if I was stuck with Carol, I would hate it. I would hate it. I would help her, of course, but I would hate it. I would hate the idea of the whole, oh, we meant to be together. I'm like, well, you point out freaking grammar issues that not really that important. Number one. Number two, you're a law abiding citizen, but the law is not here anymore. The law is gone. That's, yeah, those two things bug me. The third thing is that if she actually comes in my house, she's not going to see any trash or anything because I'll keep things clean. That's just how I'm going to do it. And most likely eventually I'll learn how to actually refine the metals and stuff like that. As for like banana peels and rotten stuff like that, I'll just use in my garden and then there you go. Fertilizer. So I would just enjoy myself and I would advise her, yeah, it's a good idea to stay in the neighborhood so just in case people will actually look for us or someone's looking for a place to have a nice little homage or something, well, you basically will have this neighborhood where we're going to be located. And we most likely will have signs out saying, if you're looking for me, we're over here. So, yeah, that's basically what is going to happen. That is what we're going to do. Smart idea, though. Smart idea. So, yeah. As for the whole, loneliness and stuff like that, it wouldn't be a problem for me because, hey, it's not like I actually have a girl over here right now. Hey, flirty. I'm kidding you on that one. But still, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, I'll basically be a monk. I'm fine being a monk. I'm not actually going to stoop to his level where I'm like, portal mags. Yeah, that's just messed the frick up. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to be nothing but a nice monk being like, oh. Yeah, playing video games because of that freaking robots and stuff like that. Also, a conversation with God, just in case. Yeah, I would do that too. Yeah, but as for freaking Carol, we won't really have time to actually spin because Carol sucks. You gotta admit, Carol sucks. But if it's some other girl that is, some other girl that isn't like Carol, the fact that she's not a grammar cop or a law-abiding citizen to the max, then yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm really fine with that. I actually will be okay with, hanging out with that girl. But Carol, no. No. I mean, the only way how Carol and I could actually hang out and stuff is if she keeps her mouth shut. Shh. Don't talk. Don't correct me. It's all cool. As for the utensil part, yeah, you saw that Phil don't even use utensils. I would use utensils. I'll continue to use them. There's like some part where I'm like, I don't care. It's like, yeah, for instance, if I have like a big ball of lettuce, I'm okay eating it all with my hands. The only thing is just make sure I wash my hands. But yeah, the other thing is the water problem. What we're gonna do with that one. That's interesting. I guess, yeah, I know what happens with the water problem. The water problem, what's causing that is most likely the water place, wherever it is, the water place. You know, you have to pay for your water, and if you don't, they'll turn it off. But of course, there is not a turn off switch. But of course, on the other hand, it could just be the fact of they actually have it electronically. So since they have it electronically, that means that it'll shut itself off after not receiving the payment or something. So it's a turn off switch. So all you gotta do is find the turn off switch, turn it back on, then destroy the turn off switch now and forever. So no one can ever turn it off again, and now you can enjoy your water. So that's all. That's all. Yeah, that's all. That's all really was happened there. Too bad they didn't figure that part out. I was like, yeah, Carol, how come you didn't figure out that part? Excuse me. So, yeah, that's about all that's there. But one thing I really have to say is, one thing I would love is the shopping spree. Yes, the shopping spree I finally get to do after all these years of wanting to do it. Get lots of Legos. That's one thing I did leave out is the Legos and the action figures and the toys. I would definitely scoop some of those up. Scoop all the freaking Lego sets I don't have, and I'm not gonna be like a total crazy nut job who's like, grab all, screw it, grab all. I don't give a darn if they're copies of each other. I'm like, nah. I just get one of each. That's all I'm gonna do. Get one of each, except if it's the tub of the Lego pieces, like the Lego blocks. That's like 1,000, or I think the one I got was like 400, but it's supposed to be the party one. That's supposed to be the one that I'm able to just take it to work, and that's just a little smugging place. But yeah, that's all. That's all. So yeah, living on the earth all alone, it's not really that bad. I mean, it's going to be kind of cool. The only messed up part is just the wild animals and stuff. So, you know, the cool part would just be a kitty, and I get to have adventures now. Yeah, it's like I could straight up just drive around and just check out places and ransack houses if I wish and all that stuff. Which that's kind of cool to do. That would be very cool to check out. Yeah, that would be way cool. Also, DVDs. Yeah, the DVDs I don't have, now I can take them. But yeah, not that bad. Anyways, thank you for watching, and tell me what you guys do if you were the last man or last woman on Earth. Would you do the exact same thing I would do, or would you do the exact same thing that Phil does? And that's about all. That's all I have to say. So, thank you for watching, and have a great day or afternoon.